throughout the course of life. There are moments that occur that empower a memory. Some moments create stronger and more profound memories than others. Some moments inform positive memories, while others inform negative or tragic or even traumatic memories. And then there are those moments that are the rarest of moments, where you can vividly picture your exact location in space and time. What exactly you were doing before the moment occurred and exactly what you did for hours following what is known as a transformational moment.
All of a sudden, the staircase moved and a crack in the wall appeared. When I got out, I looked like I've never seen war up close, but today I have.
Your emotional response to a moment is the determining factor that dictates how vividly your memory will hold on to that particular moment.
Good evening. Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts. Thousands of lives were suddenly ended by evil. The pictures of airplanes flying into buildings have filled us with disbelief. These acts of mass murder were intended to frighten our nation into chaos and retreat. But they have failed. Our country is strong. America was targeted for attack because we're the brightest beacon for freedom and opportunity in the world.
Good evening. Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda.
Transformational moments are the most powerful of all because they reshape an individual's perception of all that the individual perceived to be real and known. 15 years following the attacks on September 11, 2001, servicemen and women from all branches of our armed forces, law enforcement officers, first responders, and the Air Force's auxiliary, the Civil Air Patrol, were downtown in Denver with a single objective. There was a unified desire to let the world know that Colorado still remembers what happened during the transformational moments on September 11, 2001.
15 years ago, our nation suffered the worst terrorist attack in its history. We remember those we lost on September 11, 2011, in New York City, in a field in Pennsylvania, and at the Pentagon. This ceremony is more than just a remembrance of the past and a tribute to the fallen. It's also a tribute to the living and all that we've learned about our nation. In the darkest moments, we witnessed true compassion. We witnessed courage and extraordinary heroism from ordinary men and women.
Gathering here today is a testament to our resilience and our strength. Our common belief in freedom and democracy unites us now, as they did after 9/11. Our will to prevail following 9/11 is best represented by the story of New York's survivor tree. During the recovery efforts, a charred stump of a pear tree was found living in the rubble at Ground Zero. It was named the survivor tree. This tree was planted and now blooms every year at the 9/11 Memorial. Now, I'd like to welcome our great Senate delegation from Colorado, U.S. Senator Michael Bennet and U.S. Senator Cory Gardner.
As we reflect on the events of 9/11, let us also not forget the special role the state of Colorado played in the aftermath. Colorado joined in the rescue and recovery in New York and Washington, D.C. following the attacks on September 11, sending teams of specialists to assist. It is so important for us to pay our respects to those lost on 9/11. Today, representatives of all 5 branches of the U.S. Armed Forces, Army, Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, and Coast Guard, as well as the Colorado National Guard. So let's take a moment to thank the men and women in uniform.
I was on an airplane on September 11th, 2001, and I'll never forget the moment the pilot told us that there had been an attack on the World Trade Center and that we were being turned around by the FAA. When we landed at that empty airport, only a security guard and police remaining. I remember looking at the words that have so much meaning today, painted as an advertisement on the window of the terminal. Freedom of the skies. Because out of hate on September 11th, Colorado and this nation arose from the ashes. We stood up for freedom. Freedom as mighty as our Colorado rivers. Freedom as free as the Colorado wild. Freedom that we continue to fight and strive for today. And in just a moment, we'll hear special remembrance bells. 5 chimes. 5 chimes will commemorate the lives lost in each of the attacks on September 11th.
American Airlines Flight 11, World Trade Center, North Tower, New York City, New York, 8:46 a.m.
United Airlines Flight 175, World Trade Center, South Tower, New York City, New York, 9:03 a.m.
American Airlines Flight 77, Pentagon, Western Facade, Washington, District of Columbia, 9:37 a.m.
United Airlines Flight 93, Shanksville, Pennsylvania, 10:03 a.m.
In remembrance of all victims of terrorism.
Fire. Ready. Fire. Ready. Aim. Fire. Ready. Set. One.
Transformational moments that shock a nation to the very core arrive through horror and tragedy, breaking hearts and crushing spirits in the moment. They evoke the most raw emotional responses of all who witness such events. But over time, in the midst of horror and tragedy, rises an opportunity to rise again as one unified people with a renewed belief in the power of a better tomorrow. And today, as we recognize the 15-year marker of the tragic events of September the 11th, 2001, we have shown the world that our belief in a better tomorrow has indeed become our reality.